Hello, good morning. It is freezing. How are you all doing? I am just Jennifer Beauty, and I thought today I would come on really quickly and just tell you a little bit about how I changed my skin, because I had a comment. Hey Nikki, thanks for joining. I had a comment the other day where someone said to me, "You're so lucky you've got really good skin." Thank you, wonderful compliment, but I didn't always have wonderful skin. I will do a story after this live showing you what my skin was like before. So really quick background, I used to work in the city in London for sales and marketing for a house builder. Didn't know anything about skin. I used to just go to like Superdrug or Boots and just buy whatever jumped out on the shelf or however I thought my skin felt at the time. And I didn't really have a consistent routine. There wasn't anything that I used regularly. I'd just pick up anything. And my skin would, if it reacted to something, I would just chuck it away and buy something else. Had no sort of thought process behind it. Now, my skin was quite rough, quite dull. I had lots of breakouts and I would never, ever go out the house without MAC makeup. I used to clog it all on and then yes, I used to use face wipes as well. So I didn't have a routine, had no idea. I developed a brain condition when I was 25, and that's a whole nother life to talk about. But as part of that, I had 3 brain surgeries and a couple of spine surgeries, and it was all very scary at the time. When I had a body crash, I think it was 2017, something like that. I was in hospital, and basically my brain stopped interpreting what my nerves, the messages that the nerves were sending. And it's because I had a toxin buildup, just as a complication from the surgeries. But because I'm going into that story because in hospital I was thinking, well, I need to reduce the amount of toxins that I'm putting into my body. So I thought, well, you put a nicotine patch on your skin and nicotine goes into your bloodstream when you're trying to give up smoking. So it must be the same with skincare products and body care products. So I started researching it and then started looking at the products I was using, and they were all really bad for me. Some of them were disrupting my endocrine system, so altering my hormones. Some of them, the toxicity was really high. So in hospital still, I ditched all of those products that I was using and I called up my sister and asked her to get me certain products. My skin dramatically changed, and I subsequently came out of hospital, and not because of that, but I came out of hospital and I thought, do you know what, there is something here in skincare products. You need to really understand the skin. So I retrained in skincare and also in reflexology, because I use reflexology a lot to help me with my recovery. And this is one of the reasons why I have this Instagram profile, because if you don't know about the skin, if you're not trained in skincare, then it can be an absolute minefield. And some products say they do certain things on the bottle and it's kind of a marketing ploy. So I wanted to be able to have a profile that just made skincare really easy to understand. So when I started taking out the products that were actually too harsh for my skin, or were taking out oils that I didn't need taking out of my skin, and causing a bit of a vicious cycle of more oily skin because I was pulling out too many oils, I then saw a dramatic change in my skin and I haven't looked back. So what it's really key for you to do, if you're not sure about what is happening with your skin, first of all, you can send me a message. All of my information that I give out is free and I'm so happy to help you guys. But for me, I do have an oily skin type, very slightly oily, but I also have quite sensitive skin as well. So for me, I was using strong acids to suck out all of those oils from the skin. But what it was doing is it was taking too many oils out of my skin. So it was drying out my skin. It was damaging my skin barrier. And what was happening was my skin barrier started to get holes in it. And that's like your final line, your first line of defense on the skin. So what was happening is bacteria was able to get into my skin more than it normally would. Hey Jenna, thanks for joining. And then my skin wasn't able to hold on to moisture as well as it could. And then my skin was more prone to some damage. So what that looked like was I was getting blemishes. When the blemishes left, the pigmentation was staying on the skin, so the little mark of the blemish was staying on the skin. I was getting little darker patches on the skin. I was finding lines and wrinkles coming up earlier than they should. My skin was dull and it was rough. It felt dry, but it was super oily. And that is all coming from just using the wrong skincare products for my skin. So, guys, I can help you with routine setting. I can help you with product suggestions. As you probably know, if you followed me for a while, then you know that I have got one certain skincare brand that I absolutely live and die by. It's the only skincare brand I use on my skin. And I am an ambassador for them as well because I use them in all of my facials and all of my clients get great results. But I do also have visibility and also links with many skincare brands in the UK. So part of my service is that I will always go to my go-to because I know that that skincare brand works and it gets the best results. However, if, for example, that you want different skincare brands that you want to look at, maybe you've got a different budget or maybe you've tried them and they don't quite work for you, then I can go across to all of the skincare brands and set up a routine for you. So there are a few things that I do here. I do free routine setting. I will do troubleshooting. So if there is a skin concern that you're not sure about, or if you just don't know where to start with your skin, I will either do it over text message or we'll jump on a Zoom together so that I can see your skin and really talk through it and you can grab your skincare products and show me what you're using and I can sort of map it all out for you there. I also have a team of people who I work with. So if you are looking for extra income, maybe you're a therapist and you aren't selling a skincare brand, or maybe you are just not even in the industry and you are looking to make some extra money because cost of living crisis is real, guys. Hate to mention it, but if you know, you could be a stay-at-home mum, you might not be working at the moment and want something for you, and you might just want an extra income to what your current job, then I will help you with that as well. So I've got an opportunity where you can earn extra money from home and I guide you through all of that and give you all of that skincare advice that you would need and support. The other thing that I have is an online course, and this is for everybody at home to be able to learn how to manage their skin. So all of that research, all of the training that I've done to be able to change my skin, I've put it all into an easy, digestible online course, and that is just $3.99 a month, and you can have it for as long as you want. You can cancel at any point, but you'll get all of my tips, tricks, nuggets, and a bit of the sort of science behind the skin, so that you can manage your skin at home. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Stay warm. It is freezing out there. So my one tip would be put a thicker moisturizer on. Make sure you're still using your SPF, okay? Because the UV rays will damage your skin, whether it is rainy, whether it is sunny. That's UVA rays. They'll go deep into the skin and they will kill off the collagen and age the skin quicker. So thicker moisturizer, stick on your SPF. Have a great day, guys. Bye.